Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to West of Loathing. And a big congratulations on all of you lovely people for managing to make it through another Monday. I understand those suck. So we are still looking for some soap, a safe cracking book, if I remember right. I don't think we've... Yeah, I could have sworn we had gotten safe cracking, though. But apparently not. Yeah, apparently we didn't. I don't know. Ooh, but we can max out our foraging, which is good. Quick Draw increases speed. Hornswoggling increases our tricksiness. Deadeye increases pistol damage. Let's increase our speed. Well, hell, we can increase both our speed and our Deadeye. All right, we'll do that then. So, yeah, I could have sworn we'd done that, but I guess not. No, I still haven't found your lady love, sir. Do you have any soap? I need, I will go ahead and take a can of oil, because oil is always good. Yeah, damn. All right. But we need the soap because that is what we need to give the hello. A burly grizzled man in leather. Well, everything is busily peeling the skin off a no longer recognizable animal. He looks up at you and growls, brandishing his skinning knife as if to say, bother me and you'll be next. Bother me, you'll be next. Yeah, I got that. I will fight you, sir. One shot. Something skin pants adds moxie. Ooh. Right, we need a ticket to get in here. Okay. What are our spit-soaked pants add speed and armor? Okay, what is it to get in? Hi, I'd like to see the circus, please. I presume you can sell me a ticket? 500 meat. Okay, fine. Let's see what the circus... you stroll into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. And find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. True. Merry-go-round has a dirty canvas over it. Condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. Okay. What do we got here? Ooh. Cotton candy? Sweet! The clown blows a slide whistle. Step up, fellas. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest in several senses of the word. Spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten whiskers. Sweet! Is it actually made out of cotton? What? No. Cotton isn't digestible. No matter how much chocolate you cover it with. I found that out the hard way, did you? How do you make it? He pats a metal box with a wide funnel coming out of the top. This little machine here, can't tell you how it works, much as I'd like to brag. It's a trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. Couple dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists, go figure. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements in my own design, too. Now I'm really curious. Sorry, fella, these secrets in this box are for nobody's eyes but my own. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy, though. How much does it cost? Just 300 meat. I'll take one. Okay. Thanks. Nothing. Okay. Well, let's... Okay, so we must have to find something for somebody here. What is there? Ooh, test your aim. Okay, fine. What's the game? I'll give it a shot. Seems my moxie is, like, maxed out here. Okay. What if I win again? I get a large plush cat. 4 moxie and 4 pistol damage. Nice. Can I get more? One large per customer. Okay. Aha, smallish. Okay. So what do you got? Another game. All right. Well, with everything maxed out, I should be able to like get as many plushies as I want. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Go for the small one. You look sad. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's shiny steel, and it's on a little chain. Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. Hi, I will test my strength. Boom! And... boink! Hi there. Howdy, fella. You interested in a toy balloon? How much are they? For you, just 30 meat. What colors do you have? Oh, well, let's just take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float round here. Ho-ho! Of course. Fine, I'll take one. I now have a balloon. Does the balloon do anything for me? No, it doesn't. Can you tell me more about this circus? Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho-ho! What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we sat down here, somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around. Get the lay of the land and all. Ho-ho! Where'd you travel from? What was your previous stop? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. It was a little hole in the ground kind of place. You wouldn't heard of it. Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho! Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's the real highlight of the carnival. Okay, I'll see you around. So, probably in the Lost and Found is where the bottle cap is. Boy, Gary looks excited, doesn't he? Hi. Like to say Lost and Found? A lucky bottle cap. Appears you're in luck. Is this one yours? Let's look inside. Oh, wow, there's a lot of good stuff here. I will take that. Now, I think... yes, we can steal the whistle. So now we have a slide whistle. Hey, where'd my slide whistle? Oh, man, I could have sworn I put it down right over here. My pocket knife. Okay, let's put the whistle in. Nope, mine's a different one. Like to see the Lost and Found, my pocket knife, look inside. And we'll take the folding pocket knife. What good does that do? It's gonna, but I never know when it might come in handy. Okay. So, hey! How much does it cost? You know, I think I saw that slide whistle. Really? Yeah, it's over in the lost and found box over at the sausage stand. What? Really? Oh gosh. Wait here a minute. The clown runs over to the sausage stand and you quickly duck around the corner and open the front of the metal box. What do you see inside is not what you expected. You see a fat, paper white spider the size of a cantaloupe. It's laying on its back, feebly struggling against the straps that bind its legs to the floor of the box. Slowly you pull the lever. A rod moves inside the box, pressing down on the spider's abdomen. The spider emits a thin squealing sound and squirts something that sure looks like spun sugar out of its anus and up to the funnel top on top of the box. You quickly shut the box and dart back in front of the counter just before the clown returns. He gives you a momentary suspicious look, but is quickly distracted by the joy of getting his slide whistle back. The clown carefully puts his slide whistle into his shirt pocket, ducks beneath the counter, comes back up with the paper gun, which he holds the mouth of to the metal box. He pulls the lever. Here you go. Enjoy. Increases my speed, but it's made from spiders. I'm going to totally, white silk handkerchief. Again, it doesn't seem to be of any use. I mean, I can sell it. Okay, hey kid. No problem. By the way, you wouldn't like a balloon or something, would you? Hello again, sir. Say, that's a really nice balloon. You want to trade? I'll give you my lucky bottle cap for it. Okay. Thanks again, sir. So now I have the lucky bottle cap and I get to keep it. It doesn't do me any good, but I have it. All right, so what are you doing? Selling tickets to a sideshow. How much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. What all do you have in there? Just freak. Not just freaks. Okay, cool. I'll take a look. Man, take your time, look around. Just remember, no touching. Right. Shelves display a large collection of strangely painted eggs. Clown eggs. In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern on an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. Now that sounds very much like a Terry Pratchett reference to the Fool's Guild in Ankh-Morpork. We'll inspect them. Hey, step back, please. No touch. Okay, fine. We won't. Really weird looking things. You lean a little closer to inspect the jars. You lean a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. 3-headed kittens, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of snake without a head or tail. Weird, crazy stuff. Someone has painted its face. What? One and the other has shiny black eyes. The pasty white face has been painted into blue triangles under its eyes. The creature has a longing slash of a mouth as well. The area around which is painted bright. Yeah. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning to face you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble backward with a cry of shock. Got you pretty good there, buddy. What was that? It ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move it with. Should have seen your face. You about jumped right out of your boots. Thanks. All right. The mirror somehow shows you what you'd look like with clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. in the flickering lantern light. It's almost like he winks at you. Ugh. Really? Look in the mirror, and the clown is still there, staring at you. Very slowly, his mouth opens wide to reveal multiple rows of yellow, pointed, shark-like teeth. Swallowing hard, you approach the mirror again. It's empty. Not only is the clown gone, you don't show a reflection at all. That's no. I know. No. Just no. This mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twisted and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling, but your muscles ache a little sympathetically. All right, is it the same? Whoa, no? Oh, okay, so I'm still moving around. Now I'm sore. Great. -10 maximum HP? Damn. Short, squashed up, looking like a folded accordion. Okay. Hi, Mr. Eyeball. Hello there, I'm Ollamh. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. Do you blink? Or wink, I guess? I guess not. I'll see you around. Man is neatly dressed as though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop, look at it, hi. Delighted to meet you, sir. So what's your deal? Why, I'm in a sideshow. Why am I in a sideshow, you mean? Yeah. You look pretty normal. How forthright of you. Of course, it is only natural to wonder. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up, turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with 2 front sides, and he has another face on the back of his head with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-ta! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly as though certainly not as much as you would expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? Yeah, a bit. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs. Okay. Are you, what's that phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly. It is difficult to describe, I'm afraid. 2 minds in one body with 2 faces? It would be closer to the truth to say 2 instances of the same mind. With, as you say, 2 faces. You're right, that doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, I'll talk to you later. You definitely a freak. Enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? Something? Certainly. Why are you in a box? First things first, we haven't properly been introduced yet. Sorry. I'm Ollamh. Nice to meet you. I'm Janet. Why are you in a box? It's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing. Would you like to see inside? Sure. Janet whistles a signal to the clown. He moseys over and unlocks the door from the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps. Liquid of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates and then begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? It's amazing. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The larger tank to the left is my stomach. If you'd like to see what I had for lunch today, examine the workings. Ah, anatomical worker, +3 to melee attack. Too bad I don't do melee attack. It was nice to meet you. Oh, gods. That's horrible. Hi, sir. I have a question. About these people. If you have questions okay, the one with giant eyeballs, my favorite, nice quiet fella. Since the eye guy can't talk, you can ask me about him if you want. Does he ever blink? Me wink? Heh. Nope, no eyelids. Gotta toss a bucket of water on him once in a while so he doesn't get too dried out. He does look a bit dry now that you mention it. Yeah, it's getting about that time. Excuse me for a minute. Sure, and I'm gonna take a look at those eggs. Since the clown is distracted, you take the opportunity to get a closer look at the eggs. You notice 3 things about them. Firstly, they are too large to be chicken eggs. You have no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken and then very meticulously glued back together. They almost look like they've been reassembled after something hatched out of them. And thirdly, one of the eggs features a pattern of red triangles that you recognize. It's the same clown version of yourself that you saw in the mirror earlier, and in the jar. What the hell? You quickly step back as the guard clown returns. He gives a fair amount of side eye but says nothing. That tells it. These clowns aren't regular people dressed up as clowns because of some kind of carnival tradition. These are for real demon clowns, like the ones in the old stories. You are basically in a clown hive. This is bad. Real bad. And if they figure out you know about them, real bad. Okay. Maybe we'll try and, hey, ticket please. Ticket for what? Barnaby Bob's Stunt Spectacular. Well, here's my ticket. Okay, going in. The show will start soon. I'm not sure I want to go in there. This is not, have a seat? You take a seat, and a smattering of patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals as a clown runs in from the backstage curtain and jumps onto the stage. In contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, his is very simple. Black wool trousers and a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket, with fringe on the sleeves and a red heart painted on his shoulder. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting the curled black mustache and thin goatee. A snappy silk top hat with a rakish tilt tops off his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with a deep theatrical flourish, and a small audience claps politely. Okay, so this is the head of the clowns. This is the Dr. Whiteface, if you're familiar with Terry Pratchett's works. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and welcome, one and all, to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow. I hope you've been enjoying the attractions and distractions of our little traveling carnival. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for our star performance to the main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for me, Barnaby Bob. Much obliged, you're far too kind. Why, I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a flat laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife into the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins, catches it, flips it around in the air again, this time catching and balancing it on its point on the tip of one finger. He holds that pose very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way and knife thunks into the wood of the stage below. Deep enough that he has to jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks at the audience. Wouldn't it be funny if they weren't sharp? It wouldn't be funny if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? He pulls 2 more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy, elaborate knife juggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly through the cascade of knives without a single scratch. Okay, that's nice. Now there's some applause I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot of hats to get where I am today. Now for the grand finale. For this, I'll need a volunteer from the audience. How about you, sir? Okay. Good, I like a brave one. Step right up on stage here. Your name, please. Ollamh Smegpoodle. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you, Ollamh Marshall Smegpoodle. Wait a second, I didn't tell you my middle name. I did not tell you my middle name, sir. A couple of clowns haul out a wooden panel with about 7 feet tall, 4 wide. Up on the stage, they stand it up vertically. It has 2 holes in it, slightly above waist level, on a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through those holes. Don't worry, this is just to make sure that you don't make any sudden and unexpected moves. We wouldn't want that, would we? Yeah, now I'm tied to this, fret knots on, everything's under control. My control. You know, Ollamh, we get a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've seen yet. However, I'd bet my shiny silver dollar I've got something on my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grins at you, revealing rows of pointed yellow shark teeth. As he turns away, you can see that the heart on the shoulder of his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through it and the word Mom. It doesn't look painted on. Can I free my hands? No, I can't. Now, don't worry. This is all be over soon. Just don't move. He has a knife in his hand and again gives it a few twirls and flips, then thunk. The knife hits barely a hair's breadth from your left ear. Stare him down. Time for the old William Tell routine. Bit of cliche, perhaps, but there's a reason it's classic, eh, ladies and gentlemen? So now, oh, great. Yeah, I've got an apple on top of my head. Thwack! Cold apple juice dribbles into your hair and down the back of your neck. Okay. 2 for 2. What do you say, Ollamh? Shall we go for one more? Just stare him down. Don't give him the benefit of saying anything. I advise you to watch closely, Ollamh Smegpoodle, since you're the only one of us who can. Oh, great. So now he's blindfolded himself. The knife is flying at you. Knife is flying directly at your eye. Don't move. The knife incredibly swerves at the last moment. Thunk! You can feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts into cheers as Barnaby Bob moves his blindfold, pumps his fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrists and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it into the air victoriously. Well now, ain't he a good sport, folks? As brave a target as I've ever had. Take a bow, Ollamh Smegpoodle. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to give our star a voluntary gift. A year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health. As he hands you your coupon, the clown leans in close to you and says, "This was the only warning you'll get, boy." Barnaby Bob waves and blows a kiss to the crowd. Okay. Can I go through the back here? Yes, I can. I'll knock politely. Come on in. You! Here I thought I made myself perfectly clear last time we met. And yet you knocked politely on and walked straight into the lion's mouth. You're either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish, boy. Both, I might hazard a guess. I've got some questions that need answered. And do you think I'm going to be answering them? I'd appreciate it, but, what are you plotting exactly? Bold as brass you are. If you think I'll answer that, you've got another thing coming, boy. Don't try my patience. Who are you? I'm Barnaby Bob at your service. You know what I mean. And if my estimation of your intelligence is not entirely off the mark, you already know the damn answer. You're wasting my time and yours. And you have precious little. What are you doing here? Well, now, I had you pegged as a clever one. Why don't you tell me? You're here because of the cows. Perhaps you got a brain rattling around in that skull of yours after all, boy. That's correct. The cows came home, as you say, and we followed them. Why? Why? Don't disappoint me now that you've impressed me, kid. Think about it. Your age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time out of mind ups and leaves. No farewell, no postcard. Wouldn't you want to know what the hell was going on? You don't know? Oh dear, I've gone and said something I probably shouldn't have. Buddy, you're treading on some dangerously thin ice now. I hope you're thinking your lucky stars that I consider you to be essentially insignificant. I can hear those gears ticking and a 3-pound dog's dinner you call a brain, son. Now it's my turn to ask you a question. How are you going to convince me that I shouldn't make you disappear like a fart in a tornado? Well, make it good, Ollamh Smegpoodle. Make it good, because you've got one chance of this. You need me. Do I now? And what, pray tell, do I need you for? My freak show is plenty full. There aren't enough of you to be an army. You're just a scouting party. You're reconnaissance. Here to gather information. Yes, and? You can't do that efficiently. Not the way you guys look. You stand out too much. You need a human scout. Don't play games with me, Sonny Jim. You're talking to Barnaby Bob, Duke of Hell. And I can make your worst personal nightmare look like a choir of softly singing angels. I'm serious. Look, I'm not your enemy, the cows are. And if you're after the cows, not humans, then you aren't my enemy either. The enemy of my enemy? Can't imagine we'll ever be friends, Bob, but so long as it's mutually profitable, I think we can come to an arrangement. You promise to leave the people of this world alone, and I'll tell you anything I've found out about the cows. I gotta hand it to you, kid. You may well be the first human being to ever leave old Barnaby Bob speechless. We got a deal? All right, I agree. We won't make any trouble for you humans. You bring me anything of interest you find about the cows. Hell, if it's good, I may even pay you. Good. You're a smart fellow, Ollamh Smegpoodle. You better be smart enough not to know what'll happen if you double-cross me. Mama didn't raise no fool. Good for her. He shows you a map. Tannery, okay. This'll get you started. There's an old tannery way south of here. I've sent a few fellows there already. Go have a look. You find anything worth seeing, you let me know. One thing, you are strictly undercover. I won't be telling my boys about you. Not that I could easily get a message to the ones out in the field anyhow. If you need to defend yourself against them, well, so be it. And good luck to you. Thank you. All right, so, yeah. We found out about, at least some about the clowns and some of the stuff that they've been dealing with. And that is all the time we have for today. We actually went over, but, I mean, I didn't want to leave mid-speech and stuff like that. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and don't forget to prod the subscribe button below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some crazy,
Cheerio!
so lazy, then you should meet me and my friends.
What could possibly go wrong? I'm just being locked in a room in a church.
Any followers or ever having streamed on the service before. She goes further to ask her fans watching if she should become a Twitch streamer.